All right, thanks, Ben. And back here on the Road Show this morning in The Buzz. Local students and faculty are rallying for the rights of undocumented immigrants. Yesterday at Brown University, President Ruth Simmons joined a group of undocumented students and their supporters urging Congress to pass what's called the DREAM Act. Now, for those of you who don't know what it is, the DREAM Act is a bill that would allow kids who were brought into the U.S. illegally to become permanent residents. Here's how they do it, either by earning college degrees or through military service and by exhibiting good moral character. Undocumented students say that without it, their future is in jeopardy. Take a look.
Because I'm afraid that after I graduate in a couple of months here at Brown University, I won't have an opportunity to become a productive member of this society and have a chance to be happy. I've spent 15 years of my life here, and there is no path for citizenship for me, and I am not alone. There's hundreds of thousands of us.
This act is extremely important because it provides a path to citizenship for children of immigrants, undocumented children who came here as a result of a decision made by their parents and who have grown up here as American citizens, basically. There's no distinction between them and the rest of American children, except they find themselves in a very difficult situation because lacking papers, they can't get into higher education, they can't get jobs, they cannot become productive members of society.
This DREAM Act legislation was originally drafted nearly 10 years ago, but it has never made it through the Senate. So, of course, the question is, should these kids who are now becoming adults be allowed to become permanent residents of the United States? Patrick, what do you think?
Well, if you recall, 2 years ago, the big debate among politicians was illegal immigration.
Right,
and that, of course, was trumped by the whole mortgage crisis, the financial crisis, and then on it went. You heard a lot of the interviews with the kids saying, my parents that were allowed into this country. I mean, you're right. It's not the kids' fault, but it's this country's fault, I think, initially for allowing this to happen, and this doesn't just go back 15 years, it goes back for however long.
Yeah.
It is a very touchy subject. It's a huge problem in this country, and a lot of people are going to say we've got enough problems taking care of the people that belong in this country.
Right.
Why do we need to start taking care of people that don't belong in this country legally?
But I think the point of the program, though, right, is to just, they're given the same opportunity as any other child in this country, the opportunity to join the military or get a degree. You know what I mean? It's not like we're saying we're going to pay for you to go to college or we're going to...
No, but it opens up a Pandora's box of well, if this person's allowed in, this person's cousin, blah, 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 on and on it goes.
And parents, maybe you're saying, well, maybe if I don't ever get my papers, at least my child could get their papers, and then that's the American dream that we're talking about. But the problem is, you have to do something. This cycle that we're in where these illegal immigrants are coming into our borders, we're already paying a lot of money for many of them.
Millions,
so if we can get out of that
dollars.
Cycle where these people can become productive members of society, then it's probably not a perfect solution, but what is the perfect solution out there?
And this is a program that really seemingly is not going to cost a lot of money. It's just saying these are the opportunities, you do it, then you become the citizen.
Well, there's the young man from Brown, but for every young man at Brown, there's probably 100 people that don't have the qualifications or the motivation or the drive like that young man does to be a productive member of society. Other people that might be in the same situation might just try and live off of old Uncle Sam and not be productive. So this is a difficult discussion.
Certainly.
It's a tough subject, and it needs to be addressed. It's right up there, I think, with the financial crisis.
It really is.
They go together.
Yeah,
we're talking millions of people.
Well, and I know a lot of people already, Courtney was saying during the break, are talking about it on the live blog today, Courtney, right?
Absolutely. I'm trying to sift through all the comments here and trying to get every side so you guys can hear where our viewers stand right now. We'll start on the live blog. We'll read a few there, and I've got 25 to go through on Facebook. So right now, Jerry said, I had a friend in the Air Force who came from Canada. He now holds dual citizenship. And Aaron S. said, I don't think they should be punished by what their parents did. However, why can't they go about becoming a citizen the right way? People do it all the time. Here's the poll here right underneath the live blog. Do you support the DREAM Act proposal? Your choices are A, yes, it offer a chance at citizenship, or B, no, it encourage illegal immigration. I also posted a story here for today's Buzz if you want to read a little more on it and get yourself familiar. Sharon Allsworth on our Facebook page said they need to go through the same process as everyone else. Maybe we need to go back to having sponsors. That system worked. And Renee Raymond, she says it is time that we worry about ourselves. We give enough already. And Nick Albanese shares his own personal story and says, my father was sponsored to come to America. He did it the right way. Then he went to school to learn how to speak English because he knew that's what everybody spoke. Then he became a citizen because he wanted to be American. He was and is still very proud of that. The right way, the legal way, he said. So if you feel passionate about this subject and you want to weigh in, hopefully we can read some more comments at the end of the show. But for now, we're going to head back into the kitchen.